MLB Network's coverage of Saturday Night Baseball is on the air from Progressive Field in Cleveland. Tonight it's the third of this four-game weekend series between the New York Yankees and the Cleveland Indians. Jay Rowe makes his big league debut right after this. Mike Clevenger, a right-hander from Florida, gets the ball as the starter here. What's your take on him, Dan?
Mike Clevenger, big, tall, skinny guy, 6'4", about 215 pounds, three-pitch mix, not overpowering, good slider that's anywhere from 86 to 88 miles an hour. His fastball in the low to mid-90s, needs the changeup, not a strikeout-type pitcher. If Clevenger is on, you'll see a lot of ground balls early on.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. And as the Yankees get started here tonight, guys, they come in trying to bounce back from a loss last time out, but they've been in good form lately, 5-2 over their last 7.
Yeah, Matty V, what we're seeing there is a team, D-Row. They're starting to put the gas pedal down right now. They're starting to get some length in this division.
Yeah, this team's playing well. They're playing with confidence. You can tell guys are walking to the plate with a swagger. Their pitchers are taking them out and executing pitches down and away. This is a good ball club.
And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball, 1 gone. And with strike 3 recorded there, he's notched his first career major league strikeout.
Well, Matt, if he can become a consistent strikeout pitcher, you have to figure his career is going to end up being a solid one. All the best pitchers at this level have at least one pitch that they can go into in tough situations. So we'll see if he becomes one of those guys as his career goes along.
In now for Cleveland, Michael Brantley, and he's really been feeling it at the plate the last week or so. Definitely one player to keep. Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And he chased up and out of the zone, a swing and a miss. And a fastball blew it right by him, and they're 2 down. And with that, let's get a look at the starting lineup for the Indians. Who do you have your eye on, Dan?
Well, one man worth focusing on is Edwin Encarnacion, Edwin, as they call him. He's got over 1,000 RBIs. He's already proved he's a clutch hitter. He knows how to drive in big runs when it counts. So if the situation comes up in this game, I'm looking to watch how he goes for work in the clutch.
Now it's 2-0.
Not the ideal spot to be right here. 2-0 count on a real good hitter. Boy, you're going to have to make some really good pitches now.
And this will be fouled away. Bases are empty here with 2 men out.
Might have been cheating for another fastball, trying to get to head to that one early. Pitcher pulled the string with a nasty breaking ball and had him a little bit out in front.
And just a masterful job of pitching here as he strikes out the side in order. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Next for the Indians is the designated hitter, Edwin Encarnacion, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Oh, and he just blows the fastball by him for strike 1. Rowe is making his debut on the mound today, as we've mentioned. His performance in this one could be a good barometer as to whether he's ready to deal with major league hitters at this point in his career.
Yeah, Matt, this guy wasn't really the most highly touted prospect coming up through the minor league system, but one of the things he does, he throws strikes, and if he continues to pitch like he did in the minor leagues here at the big league level, there's no reason why he shouldn't be able to stay here and pitch very competitive baseball.
So it was a strikeout swinging. Edwin Encarnacion is dealt with for the first out in the bottom of the inning. Starts him with a good rising fastball there for strike 1. Rowe makes his debut here as a September call-up amidst much anticipation. And assuming he lives up to the expectations, he could turn into a big piece of this rotation going forward.
Well, listen, this is the much-anticipated debut, and they're not making it easy for him as he's making his debut on the road. But that must tell you what the organization or what that manager feels about this young pitcher. If they feel confident enough to run him out there on the road in his debut, that tells you they really like this guy.
0-1 the count. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Breaks his bat as this one's popped up, and he'll avoid the fragments out there to make the catch. That and is the second baseman, Jason Kipnis, and he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Hicks is under it. 1 down. Here's Yonder Alonso. It was a 2-hit effort for him, including a home run in last night's game. He takes a knee-high fastball. The windup and the 0-1. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball.
I know he's down in the count right now, and it's not looking good, but he's been swinging the bat so well lately. I don't think he minds this one bit.
Ready with another 0-2. Bouncer down the line. Drury has it. And there's out number 2. Digging in the switch hitter, Francisco Mejia. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. He slaps that one away, and the count will be 0-1. Indians still in search of their first hit of the ballgame. And he just ramps up him. 0-2.
Hey, this boy ain't messing around right now. Attacking his zone, showing a lot of confidence in his stuff. He's got 2 quick outs, and now he's got this guy down 0-2.
The 0-2 once more. Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is. So it's back to the top of the order now, and stepping in is the center fielder, Rajai Davis.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
Trying to send him packing for the second time. Hit to Ford is up with it, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. Ready for another chance? Michael Brantley. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Brantley.
The windup and the 0-1. Fly ball to straightaway left. Under it, Gregorius, and that's out number 2. Digging in to try it again, Jose Ramirez. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. Fastball in there for a called strike. Ramirez, switch hitter, and he is considered among the best. He's got a solid swing from both sides, and at least in terms of making contact, there isn't a big drop-off against a righty or a left-hander on the mound. Ford will put this one away, and the side. Edwin Encarnacion now. He'll start things out here in the home 5th, and it's been tough sledding for this lineup through the first half of the game.
Yeah, they haven't had any momentum going to the plate so far in this one, Matt. They need something to break their way and wake them up a bit.
Be nice to get these fans involved at some point as well. Fastball in there for a strike. 92 on the radar gun that time. Grounded up the first baseline. And there's the first hit of the game for Cleveland. And a good decision to push it that time. He's in at second base with a leadoff double.
Hey, D-Row, it's about time they finally break through. We're into the 5th inning, and that's just their first hit of this game.
Yeah, Danny, it's been a pitcher's delight out there, but I'm an offensive guy. I want to see some balls moved into the gap. First knock, hopefully this is the start of many.
There to take it is Gregorius for the first out. Little bit over halfway home tonight, bottom of the 5th, as we get a look at our line score to this point. And boy, just one hit for these guys, and they have not swung the bats well. That's putting it mildly. And this pitch is right down the middle, strike one. Encarnacion leads off second with one gone in the inning. Swing and a miss as he ran that two-seamer right by him for the second out. Didn't mess around much in that at-bat, Dan.
No, that was pretty impressive, Matt. I really like a pitcher that trusts and works off his fastball. And right there, he decided he didn't need to use anything else. 3 straight heaters and go grab some bench.
Kipnis, or Kip for short. He was taken in the second round back in the 2009 MLB draft.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on the superstar.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Digging in for his second at-bat, Yonder Alonso. He'll start things out in their half of the 6th as they look to shake things up here for a lineup that, quite frankly, has been non-existent to date.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've been completely overmatched to this point. 1 hit through 5 innings.
Is swung on and driven out to right center field. A ball that's well hit. See you later. Over the wall, a home run.
Wow, talk about a guy getting hot, right? Hits a bomb, hit one yesterday. Usually when he gets hot, he starts to hit them in bunches, and this could be the beginning of a very, very good hot streak.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner.
Don't just assume as a hitter right here he won't triple up. He's got you down 0-2, and he might really want to get inside your head if he throws the same pitch again.
A little bouncer that rolls foul, so a good job to fight it off and stay alive. The 1-2. And another foul ball. Here he comes again, 1-2. Got him. And that's 8 strikeouts now for him in the ball game.
He's just ringing up strikeouts left and right. But what's really impressive to me, he hasn't walked anyone either. He's just pounding the zone. His stuff is dirty today.
Here's Rajay Davis now.
Center fielder.
As he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. This is skied into the air to straightaway center. Hicks is under it. And that's the second out of the inning. Here's Michael Brantley. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. High in the air out to center field. Hicks is makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. So one. Striding in once again, Jose Ramirez. 0 for 2 on his line thus far.
I mean, what a diamond in the rough Jose Ramirez has been for Terry Francona and the Cleveland Indians. This guy burst on the scene in 2016, just absolutely set that lineup on fire. They were looking for a guy to bail out Michael Brantley and the production they would miss from him in the lineup, and Jose Ramirez filled that admirably.
Judge is there, and he makes the catch for the out. Edwin Encarnacion now. 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far.
Edwin Encarnacion.
And the slider stayed low apparently for a ball. Rowe is working a real gem here in his major league debut. Any of his doubters won't have a lot to say, at least after this one.
You'd like to see them get him out of here before he leaves with a bad taste in his mouth. He was really pretty much in control of this game for the first 5-6 innings. And as these pitches and innings have started to mount up, you can just see that he isn't quite as sharp, and he's not getting the swings and misses that he did early on in this game.
And he looks at one in there, 1-2. And right into the shift. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2.
Hey, I don't mind you throwing a fastball in this situation, but I think if we're being honest with ourselves, that one caught a little bit too much of the plate.
The 1-2. He's at the knees and called strike 3. So here's Francisco Lindor now. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one.
Matty, he checks every box. Charisma, smile, hits from both sides of the plate with pop, defense, you name it. GM's dream right here. When you have 2 strikes on you, as a hitter, if you get something that you can handle.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Down in order go the Tribe. They trail big. It's 9-1. And next will be the versatile Tyler Naquin. He leads off their half of the 8th, and they've been unable to get that starter out of the game to this point.
Yeah, he settled in early on the mound, partly due to the lead his guys gave him to take some of the pressure off. He's taken that and pitched very effectively in this one.
Oh, and it falls as he can't make the play. And here's the fastball on 0-2, but it misses. 1-2 now.
Boy, it's hard to sit on an 0-2 fastball. I think that pitch just locked him up a bit. But lucky for him, it was just a little out of the zone.
And we're going to have a quick stoppage here as a beach ball has made its way into right field. Hit in the air down the right field line. And foul. The 1-2. Is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. And is the second baseman, Jason Kipnis. He's hitless in the game, as is much of the rest of his team. Out in front of the plate. Throw in time at first for out number 2. Digging in and looking for more, Yonder Alonso. They're quickly down to their final 4 outs here tonight.
Yeah, that last at bat, Matty, he turned that fastball around. He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit it a country mile. But, hey, listen, a home run is a home run.
And he misses with it. 1-1. The 1-1 home. And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Lifted the other way to left center. Stanton's under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one. And welcome back to our MLB Network broadcast from Progressive Field in Cleveland, Ohio.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for the New York Yankees.
This was just a nice win for these guys. They did most of their damage in that big second inning and did what they had to the rest of the way to secure this win.
A 9-2 finish at the end of this contest. The New York Yankees jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Jay Rowe gets the win on the mound, his first of the year, as he turns in 8 strong innings of work. Mike Clevenger was slapped with 8 earned runs as he takes the loss. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa and the lefty Dan Plesac and the rest of our crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. Thanks for watching MLB Network.
A major league pitching coach acknowledges a young newcomer on an early milestone accomplishment.